Starting with the Windows 95 operating system and continuing through the Windows 98, the Millennium Edition, and now the Windows 2000 operating systems, we have the capability to plug and play. Plug and play is a service whereby the operating system and BIOS work with each other to provide a new hardware device with all of the resources that it needs. As you remember from previous training, the new devices are going to need an IRQ, an I/O address, a base memory address, and also possibly a DMA channel. In order for the plug and play to operate properly, first of all, the system BIOS must support plug and play. All the hardware devices and expansion cards must be plug and play compliant. All PCI cards are plug and play compliant. And some ISA cards, especially the latest ISA cards, are plug and play compliant. The operating system must also be plug and play compliant, which means it has to be a Windows 9X or better operating system. Windows NT, by the way, Windows NT 3.5 and 4.0 are not plug and play compliant. And a 32-bit device driver called a VXD must be available. This is essential for the plug and play to operate properly. If we're trying to install a device and plug and play is expected to work, we may get an error saying that the VXD device driver is not available. In which case what we need to do is to reinstall the operating system probably. We should probably go ahead and try to install the device one more time and see if we just got an error, but we may need to reinstall the Windows 95 or 98 operating system in order to get plug and play to operate properly if we're getting an error that the VXD device driver is not available. So plug and play can be a very nice tool to have, but we have to have all of the pieces in place in order to be able to use it. Once we have all the pieces in place and we get the operating system installed properly so that it can recognize all of the devices in the computer, then all of this information will be written to the registry, and the registry will be read at startup when the computer is using a Windows 9X or Windows 2000 operating system. So we'll talk about the registry in our next section.